Okay, so a brand new showcase mode trailer, WWE 2K24. They are celebrating 4 years of WrestleMania. This trailer is going to be showing off the celebration of there's 20 something matches, I do believe. It's going to be a big WrestleMania showcase mode. 40 years, 4 decades. It's insane how many people have come into the industry and has retired from the industry. It's like 3 4 different generations. Yeah, like the WWE has such an amazing rich history of just everything from the matches to the personalities to now these showcase matches to the games to the merchandise and to just everything, the WWE universe, all of it. Um so we all come together and celebrate WrestleMania every single year. 40 years. Let's jump into this. Let's check out what the newest trailer is showing us and is all about. Can't wait to see what exactly this is going to be. So let's do it. Let's check it out.
There is no way to
Macho Man.
embellish or exaggerate the enormity of the
Hogan
main
versus
event
Andre, Eddie,
of
Kurt,
WrestleMania.
Sean, Undertaker. Right.
Brace yourself, you're gonna be
Boy.
in for one hell of a night. Welcome to WrestleMania.
Wow, Roddy. Oh, yes. Good stuff. Good stuff. Young Rock. All right.
I can't wait for the showcase of the Immortal.
Bray, Cena nerds. Very, very cool.
Heroes are created, careers are defined.
That is flipping between real life and in-game.
Finish the story at WrestleMania.
You rolling? Here we go.
Stone Cold. Wow.
Rated T for T.
And the Rhodes Family Pack for the DLC, the pre-order. Okay, so
There's no way to
it's one quick little side note because the elephant in the room. So if you notice, Miz is saying "Welcome to WrestleMania," and it's not the iconic line that was Mr. McMahon saying "Welcome to WrestleMania." You know that they've been using for literally over a decade. Jeez, I remember it's what, man, 15 years, I guess it'd be almost 20 years that they've been using that audio recording from Vince standing in the middle of the ring. Of course, all the stuff that's been going on behind the scenes with all that, which we won't get into, but it's just definitely feels like that line is missing, in all honesty, because whatever you think of that situation, that line has been a part of WrestleMania for 40 years. That line has been, even I think Gorilla Monsoon even said it and everything too. It's like they could do somebody other than the Miz doing that line. I don't know. Maybe Jr. and King, get an audio recording of that. I don't know. Just it feels like the Miz is almost. I know the Miz has been in there for a long time, but Miz is almost too new of a superstar to be to have that line there. I don't know. Anyways, it's my old school wrestling, nerd brain kicking in right there. Anyway, so Macho Man, very cool seeing Macho Man in there. Looks, I mean, this looks great. This really does look great. Just on a whole different level. I remember we actually watched this back in middle school. Funny enough, we were doing a like American history class, and one of the teachers brought in a VHS tape of this matchup, and we all of us got to sit down to watch it, and some of us didn't do our homework the night before, so we weren't supposed to watch it, but we had our eyeballs up anyways. So yeah, again, it's just WrestleMania, it's everywhere. It's whenever WrestleMania ends up happening. Oh, Bobby the Brain Heenan down here too, very cool. But every time WrestleMania ends up happening, you just see it's not even just the wrestling fans. It's like the Super Bowl. It's worldwide. You know, it's bigger than the Super Bowl. I always say that every time the wrestling fans and the football fans get around each other. It's like we have Super Bowl, well, we have WrestleMania. It's worldwide. Um, but yeah, this looks great though. The transitions between the in game and the IRL footage. Because of this, it's going to be pretty much impossible to actually stream this on YouTube. So I'll probably be doing most all the streaming stuff wise for this game will be on Twitch. Because Twitch doesn't basically take down. I've gotten in trouble for just streaming a 2K23 showcase with Cena. Just IRL, the IRL matchup stuff. Unfortunately, if you are thinking about doing any coverage on the game, I definitely suggest streaming it over on Twitch. If you're going to upload videos, that's a different story because it's different things when it comes to uploading stuff. It'll tell you whether or not you can't have a certain part in there because of copyright stuff. It's all the DMCA stuff. But again, that's IRL. That's in game. Looks great. It's great seeing Bray Wyatt and the Fiend being celebrated in the game. Of unfortunately Bray Wyatt's passing happening. It's yeah, just to see that he is commemorated. That's the word I'm trying. It yeah. Just to see that he had such a special moments at WrestleMania. Like the Fiend really helped one of the WrestleManias, one of the weirdest WrestleManias with no crowd. You know, like the Fiend really helped bring that to light, and Bray Wyatt and Cena did just everything that they could to make that WrestleMania very memorable. So yeah, big shout out to that one. This was a great match. I watched it live, of course, like everyone else. Seeing the level of detail on the tattoos on KO over here, that's awesome seeing that. Okay, then we have Bianca Belair, and I love this shot right here. This shot is super cool. Just seeing just the camera on the runway, and you can just see the crowd out there, just to be in that moment of like, here's what it's like stepping on a stage at WrestleMania. That is so awesome. I would love, man, what I would love to see like a VR. There was one year where they did a thing where it was a first person camera mode, and I absolutely loved that. The New Day at one year they did like they took the 360 camera, put it on their little cart thing, and you could actually in VR you could see 360 all the way around at WrestleMania 2. I just love that, being able to see the crowd like this. So cool. Look at this. I mean, boy, this is the thumbnail for the video, and it definitely on the WWE channel. I guarantee you, there's a whole bunch of people clicking in, being like, "Oh, it's an Oscar video or whatever," not knowing that this is in game. This is a virtual rendered graphics, screenshot. That's yeah. Um, Again, so this I will say here, I am going like, oh, it's so realistic and everything. This is definitely, and in this lighting right here, you can tell it's a in-game character. But again, the lighting system is doing the same. Cody looks super cool in this outfit also. When it really kicks in motion though, it looks really, really good. Um Boy, see this shot right here of just the camera angle and everything on that, which of course this is going to be like, okay, get the objective done, then the camera's going to come down here, and then all the action's going to happen, and the camera's going to back up to there. But this is also one of the newer camera angles too. Of wow, it's just, I mean, it looks damn near picture perfect right there. But that is one of the new camera angles where it's the camera's back here, where you can see the runway like that. Going back to the old school camera angle. Oh, look at that. Just flipping between. Okay, the funny enough, I wonder if they're going to play this up to where it's not going to run exactly like the actual WrestleMania match happened. They're probably going to play this up to where it's like in a way a fun Firefly Funhouse that they never got to do before because Bray was out for a while. And was missing from one of the games, unfortunately. Yeah, it just seems like there's just so much they can do there. Yeah, see that was it's boom. That's I can't pause it quick enough to IRL back to in game. You can really tell that they got the 4K cameras to really to all the tattoos done very well. And this is going to be awesome too, seeing all the different interviews with the legends and all that, just to get behind, a little bit of like a behind the scenes, if you will. I just skipped over. Got Kurt Angle out there. That's that old school Kurt Angle attire. Family Rhodes family. Yeah, having that out there. Man, what would be actually really something fun to have in this one too, if they could just sneak it in, is like I mean, the current rivalry. We'll be seeing it next year, but yeah, the Bloodline versus the Rhodes. That'll probably be next year's stuff, and just to see like this is kind of like the prequel to that, if you will. It's gonna be very interesting to see if we get like Gold Dust and all that in next year's game. So yeah, everything. I mean, just seeing all this stuff is again, it's super cool seeing that we have 40 years of WrestleMania being this mode is going to be, it's like 20 something matches. What more can you ask for? Universe mode, my faction, custom everything, characters, belts, you name it. My biggest hope is that, and they should have this in there for some reason. 2K23 did not have Triple H's title entrance, so I've been missing my WWE Championship entrance animation for a full year now, or however long 2K23's been out. It's bugging me. WWE 2K games, we need that entrance back. That is my entrance. um, and yeah. So GM, like I said, all these different game modes, you can do all this customization. So it's just the package deal for $75 is ridiculous. Plus also the digital the deluxe edition, I think, comes with a little extra stuff too. The Nightmare Fan Pack included with the deluxe edition 40 years of WrestleMania. So the WrestleMania 40 years edition, I think that's a little overpriced for what you get in that. It's like attires basically. It's not even new character packs, but I would definitely pre-order, maybe go deluxe edition to get just the extra stuff that they'll be coming out with for the season pass stuff and everything. 40 years of WrestleMania. As much as I loved the mode, the showcase mode that they're doing with it, I feel like it's a little overpriced. So, yeah. Anyways, we'll leave it there. So, like the video, sub, and all that good stuff. And 2K24, I'll be definitely doing launch day stuff, launch night stuff, maybe as soon as it comes out, just as I've been doing for over 10 years on the channels and everything. So, yeah, can't wait for it. And it's time to finish the story.